Hello, gamers. Oh, good. I had just posted a TikTok about this game, and it seems like my closed captioning had picked up the audio from the TikTok. Hey, everybody. First of all, let me apologize, because I'm going to be eating a little bit of dinner in this stream. I thought to myself, well, I'm done with my work for the day. I can sneak in a little bit of run before... Oh, God. I dropped my fucking... Everything's gone to mess. I thought I would be able to sneak in a run. And I did have time, but what I didn't have time to do was sneak in a run and eat dinner. So, let me pick up. But I'm here now. Got a little spaghetti. I'm really excited to play Act 2 of this game, a thing that I did not know existed. I really didn't pay much attention, I guess, because I think it did say Act 1 earlier. And whoops. I just don't know what's gonna happen. So, I'm pretty excited, but pretty nervous. Yeah, if you need to make dinner, now's the right moment. Now's the right time. If you're hungry, go get dinner. It's time. I don't know why I'm so out of frame and also just glowing. A golden glowing color. But that's where we're at on the stream today. Yeah. So, to recap, where we're at in this game, I forgot to do that. I should have switched up the stream title and stuff. Maybe I'll do that now. What would be a good stream title? Oops, I knocked up a nun. Maybe not the title. I don't know if they'll let me do that as a title. What are y'all having for dinner? Okay. Free pizza, fuck yeah. Manicotti. Pasta, I'm also having past. I'm having pasto. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not gonna risk tilting it to the camera. Oh. Hey, Beefquake! Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Were y'all doing more Celeste? We just started, because I needed to eat. So we have not even gotten into the game yet. Nicholas, you gotta eat. You gotta eat. Gotta take care of yourself. It's a responsible thing to do. Okay. Pretty nervous about consequences. Pretty super nervous about consequences. So, if you missed what I've done so far in this game, Drew, thank you for the gift sub. If you've missed what I've done so far, so we did Act 1. We accused Prior Ferenc of the murder of the Lord, but I'm not convinced, and we never really solved the question of what the deal with all those notes were, because a lot of people who had motive to kill the Lord got notes, and we never really found out what those notes are, and I'm not positive Prior Ferenc did it or had anything to do with it, and I'm feeling kind of bad about that. Also, I was seduced by a nun. A nun did seduce me. And now it's 7 years later, so keep your eyes out for any children. I also blackmailed a gay monk that I didn't have to. I was just really excited that I had blackmail, and if I'd known again in the long term, I might not have done such a thing. I just looked, and I noticed that there is a stink bug on my microphone, which is a shame. I'm gonna have to gingerly escort that stink bug out after the end of the stream. Let me think about... You didn't accuse anyone in your game, but the mazing got executed. Interesting. It is exciting to have blackmail. That's what I'm saying. It's exciting when games let you do things special because you did a good thing earlier in the game. And I watched 2 game monks fuck, and I got rewarded with the ability to blackmail. And I think that's good. I was too excited. And now I'm back at the abbey. And I feel like... that monk is probably going to remember that and not have great thoughts about me. But I'm excited to see Illuminata again. I'm excited to see all the children in the town grown up. I hope little Paul, the artist, continued to have drawn and is now an artist himself. I'm really excited to catch up with everyone in the town. See if, what was it? Was it Clara and Otto that kind of had a... Not Otto. Otto's married to the midwife. Clara had a flirt going with somebody. I'm hoping that worked out for them. Oh. I was very easily seduced by that nun. That's fair. If anything, in fact, if I remember correctly, I was literally flabbergasted. My ghast was absolutely flabbered. I think she rendered me speechless. And it took me a couple seconds to recover, which is so unlike me. Oh. Nightward Raven, yes. Accidentally, I did. We did that dinner. I got my hat stolen. What if Anna still has my hat? That would be so cute. And that dinner was really, really cool. Mime Town, thank you for resubscribing. Oh, Drew says, hey, I'm proud to say that Michigan passed LGBTQ protections, gun safety measures, and repealed right to work this week. Hot damn, Michigan. Ooh, I love to see that in a state. Really, really good. Okay, hell yeah, Michigan. I did see a very good meme about Michigan. It was posted, I think it was posted on a official Michigan government social media, and it was like something about how one of the neighboring states was considering passing right to work laws, and they were like, come to Michigan, baby. Michigan J Frog, is there something there? Nothing. Anyway. Yeah, everybody be mom in the chat if you know stuff, unless that stuff is gonna be funny for me and the audience. That's my request. Oh, Drew, did you just tweet at me about finding somebody who can commission pet art? Because I feel like that somebody in the chat, that might be their wheelhouse. This feels like there's gotta be somebody in chat who can recommend a good pet artist. Okay. I guess let's just get into this. If I have a child, I need to know about it sooner rather than later. Claire's daughter, Ava. Okay. There's my horrible little apprentice. No, you don't have to follow me everywhere, my boy. This room is sparse. Oh, the other thing is that I'm fucking rich now, because I'm a good artist. But I'm kind of burnt out. I'm a good artist, but I am burnt out. So, pretty relatable. And also, the town has an inn now? Isn't that classy? Hello, Andreas. How are you enjoying your stay? Well enough. Perhaps my husband can provide something else to make your stay enjoyable. I wonder if I can still be flirty. Oh, congrats on the interview. Oh, that's very exciting. Thank you, Hannah. That's very kind. You're most welcome, Master Mahler. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Goodbye. I don't reckon there's much I can do, because I think it's pretty late at night, and I'm supposed to be going to bed. But maybe... Good day, Master Mahler. Yes, little boy. I don't know any of these people. Master Mahler, is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I'm Nico Berger. I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and our son Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? It's lovely, thank you. I'm glad to hear it, glad to hear it. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here for a few years back. Yes, I worked for the abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. I heard you were involved in solving a murder. Well, don't say involved. Don't say involved. That is overstating. Yes, out of necessity. The wrong man had been accused of the crime, a friend of mine. I heard it was the prior of the abbey, that the Baron was a sacrifice in some diabolical spell the brother was casting. No, he wasn't casting a spell. The Baron wasn't a sacrifice. Where'd you hear that? Oh, bits and pieces that people have said here and there. Well, it's wrong. No, it sounds like the story has changed in the last 7 years. I can get an upgrade to my room if I complain gold. I'm not gonna do that. It's a lovely room. It's a lovely room. I mean no offense, Master Mahler. I just find it to be an interesting story. I have to go. Of course. Again, I meant no offense. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. Yep. Oh, look at this. It's just like an open area. Wow. Hey, what's your deal? Hello, Andreas. How do you know my name? Why are you polishing a sword? What is your hat? Where are your pants? What is happening with you? With your whole deal. I can't believe I can't have a conversation with this person. You're only barely late. We just started. And I've spent most of the stream eating dinner so far, so... I wonder if that means I can... claim this on my taxes. This is an expense. This is a dinner. Business dinner. Okay. I'm really hungry. I didn't realize how hungry I was. Brother Wolfslav used his time in almost all the abbey's cooking. Maybe because it grows so easily here. Oh! Just do it! You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the abbot. Would you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying... Andreas? Andreas Mahler? Hey! Remember when we dug that grave up together? Oh! Good times! And you were like, oh, this is hard work. It hurts my back. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. Gold stars, exactly. Exactly. We're talking business. It's the business of play. It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. Small city located on the river Salzach and founded on Roman ruins. Rumors of violence and rebellion in the city are becoming more common. Caspar's hometown. Good day. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. Haha, no, I don't have any sons. I don't have any children. Well, I've only been married 7 years, Otto. Oh, good point. How old are you then? 14, sir. Shit, I never would have known. Easy living will do that, I guess. Ha ha! Ava and I, yes! Ava and I just had our first little Otto, although we call him Oats. Ah! 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 A little baby, look at this little baby. I want to pop him in my mouth. Little baby bow. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. Little baby. He lived a surprisingly long time, considering his profession and previous stroke. Not long enough for me. Not long enough for Oates. Dr. Stoltz says it was another stroke while he was sleeping, thankfully. No, it was Anna that stole our hat. Little baby Anna. I know Ava wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? I'm sorry, just things got busy after I left Tassing. Sorry to interrupt, but we should be heading back. Is that Martin? Is this Martin? I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. Oh, fucking of course it is. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin. Remember? Ah, yes, of course. Hello, Martin. Hey, Longtone. Welcome. Hello. Sorry to run, but I have to get these sheep back to the farm. As much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Good to see you, Martin. Oh, there's a pop-up there that I did not engage with. Pain in my ass. What's this about a meeting? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Oh, maybe they're fucking unionizing. I didn't realize you were in the business of giving speeches. I'll definitely attend. Sounds good. Until later, then. Yeah, Martin, right? Last we saw him, he was missing. Well, I guess the last we saw him, he was running through a meadow. Imminently missing. I've already seen that. Hi, kitty. What's your name? It's Schlau! Schlau's still alive! Really good. Good kitty. Good Schlau. You've mostly missed me eating dinner. Yeah, we've walked around. We saw Otto. That was it. I mean, that was just it. Like, we really haven't met. We talked to the owner of the inn we're staying at. With Father Gounod's new restrictions. Oops. Oops. Is that what you're trying to get me to say? O moves the sound forward in the mouth, so... Okay, I'm not supposed to move my mouth forward. It moves the sound forward in my mouth. Oops. I don't see Smokey or Václav. Well, Václav's tent is gone. I mean, he was a wandering man anyway, so that's not totally surprising. I guess the update on where our character is like we're wealthy now. We finished our journeymanship and became a master, and we're wealthy, but we're burnt out because all we do is art for rich dolts who don't know shit about shit. And it pays well, but it has left us weary in our souls. We have become rich bitch, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Hobbes says the really interesting thing about the early days of the Reformation in Germany is that a lot of the peasantry, in many places, saw Luther's anti-establishment message and applied it to their own local nobility. And a town like Tassing would have been particularly primed for such revolutionary sentiment, since the local overclass is the church itself. Interesting. Yeah, I made a new emote. There was a request for the the pog duck. So I made a pogger duck emote. Pog duck, pretty good. Pog duck, pretty good. It's the perfect emote for that, Hobbs. Oh, Nightrook Raven says, yeah, especially this crazy idea that one might read the Bible for themselves is very anti-clerical. Clerical. In the sense of cleric, I assume. The cleric. The clergy. Because it requires personal interpretation. Bavaria was and is still mainly Catholic. So this area got pretty troubled once things went from disagreement to shooting. I was clamoring for Hobbs' history facts. Yeah, like ducks hoping for a little chunk of bread. Please, please. Hey! Hey, God bless you, Thomas. Sorry, hold on. God bless you, Father Thomas. It was good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People will get up to all sorts of mischief. Oh? The feast and celebration of St. John the Baptist beginning at sunset on June 23rd coincides with Midsummer's Day and the summer solstice. And then it's my job to hear their confession in the days that follow. First you let them get up to malarkey, and then you make them confess it. That's it's a classic grift. Classic 1-2 turnaround. That was the last time I had pasta. Well, that's a real fucking shame because I would like to still be eating pasta. It was just not enough. No, I mean that was probably enough. Man, good pasta though. Yeah. Okay. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Maurer will be the first to stick his nose in it. I want to say nothing because that's fair. No, it's fair. Guy is right. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. I didn't think I did, Guy. I mean, I guess it's true. I can still bail at the end of whatever this is. After Ferric was executed, Father Abbot made Matthew the new prior. Ferric may have been annoying, but Matthew is even worse, so thanks for that. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. Wow! No! You are an asshole, and I'm sorry I didn't say it. After all, he only had a few years left anyway. Fuck off. You're a buffoon and a coward who hides behind his habit. Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. This fucker. He's lucky I didn't clock him one. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Gärtner would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. Fuck yeah. The abbot just had me run off and now he wants me back. I mean, 7 years ago. I can't know the mind of the Father Abbot. I just do what he asks. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. Aw. If you could come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata, she's the mother now. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Can show you what's available. Aw, congrats, Illuminata. Yes, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. Yeah, right? Good for Illuminata. Yeah, I'm sad Cecilia died. I think she did her maybe her best in a bad situation, although I don't really care for what she did, but I'm happy for Illuminata. I think she'll be a good Mother Superior. Well, I suppose Illuminata knows the library better than anyone. Alright. I'll come by to take a look. Very well, I'll let him know. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. Wow! What a shitty thing to say. I'm gonna assume he is being earnest. I'm gonna take for granted that he's being earnest. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. I already sassed him. And I'm certain I'll get other chances. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter? Oh, of course, of course. I mean, if somebody who is not used to being earnest is earnest, and you punish him for being earnest, then he's way less likely to be earnest again in the future, if that makes sense. Right? Like, you gotta allow people to try out being a better person. You know what I mean? I don't know. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Can I listen in? No. Fine. Let's go see what's up at the mill. Oh, wait, maybe we can go and see if there's more paintings by little Paul. Oh, fuck yeah! There's more paintings and they're cooler and better. Look at the rabbit practice. Oh, this is delightful. Oh, I forgot Casper was there. I was not even paying attention. Great, Suso, thank you for the gift sub. Gift sub for your joke. I'm so delighted that Paul kept up the art. I'm glad I encouraged Paul because I super missed him on my run. My guess is that there's a lot of stuff to miss in this game. That is the vibe I got. Is the widow still alive, you think? Cool scarecrow. Casper there to expand your inventory. Oh, this house looks like it's pretty overgrown and untended. Mechtel, everyone loves me, in-game and out, all the time. So I don't know what you're even implying. You literally didn't talk to Paul's entire family in Act 1 at all? We don't know if the nun's pregnant yet. I'm not saying I'm taking my time going to the churchyard. Listen. I'm just walking. I'll get to the church eventually. The church isn't going anywhere. Mechtel, you missed me calling somebody else a coward, so... I feel like I hear rabble. You there, boy! What day is it? Listen, the bastard children wouldn't be at the church, you know. That's true. In fact, any of these people I talk to that are children could be my baby. Could be my baby, and I'd have no clue. Yeah, RoboCop Truther, I appreciate you encouraging me to explore, because it is like, there's a lot of little hidden back alleys and little secrets. Magdalene! Oh, baby. Klaus! We barely spoke. Oh, no, that's not true. I had dinner with you. What would Klaus be mad at me for? Mechtel, that's not true. We met Schlau. Schlau the cat. We saw Schlau the cat and pet Schlau the cat, and Schlau was fine. A lot of stuff he's mad for a lot of good reasons, but what were they? I don't remember. Look, they've got a little kitten. Look at the little kitten. Oh. They got little meow sounds. Oh no, it's so cute. See, mad because I never wrote, maybe? I'm Klaus, you're not really mad, are you? No, I was mad years ago. Now I'm just annoyed and disappointed. First Bert, then Marie, just after Magdalene was born. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wow, my shithead didn't write back to any of them? My wife always thought highly of you. I can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. Oh. I'm sorry, I should have written. I'm a real asshole. I fucking... I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad Bert and Marie are dead, and I'm so angry that Andreas didn't write back to them. Yes, you should have. Oh, Bastard Run was there all along. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was doing it. I wonder if that's something I could have changed. Like, if there was something I could have done in Act 1 that would have changed how those 7 years passed. Or maybe this was always how I was going to be. Too late for that now, though. Hi, little baby. Hello. She likes you. Oh no. Mechtel. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Hell yeah. They really are gonna fucking unionize! Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt, and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor. I think we can all get right behind that. Act 2 is Andreas starting to realize where he's gone. Abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. I mean, I can get behind pretty much all of that. Protect the babies. Yes, we should protect the babies. Protect the babies and animals. Bavaria isn't Swabia, a former duchy in the southern Holy Roman Empire. It was reformed as the Swabian Circle in 1512. The borders of Bavaria are to the west, the Swiss Confederacy to the south, and Austria to the southeast. Still love that chameleon. Ah, so this is Otto's cause. He's caught your ear already, eh? The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Yeah. Their cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gärtners lately, you should visit them. And Otto had you print these. Yes? Why? Well, I didn't think he could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print. Just trying to do my part, I support. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We all gotta do our part. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the Commons, hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. Of course, I'll see you then. Be good while we're gone, Magdalene. Will you be good? Baby. A little baby. Oh no, I wanted to talk to more people. Can't go up? There we go. Yeah, I better go to dinner this time. That's a good call. I'm just too popular. Wow, look at the town's expanded. Wow! The Rothbau's construction is going smoothly. I wonder if they'll finish it before winter. I love this fucking construction equipment. That rules. Alright, there's the doctor's house. Ice and cough. Rat house means town hall. Okay, thank you, Hobbs. I didn't assume it meant rat house, but I'm glad to have the context of what it does mean. Gremlin lady, this is my apprentice. His name's Pinocchio, and he's a little lad. He's just a little lad. I make him dance with strings to amuse me. Some people call him Casper, but don't be convinced. He's pretty adorable. Yeah. If we have a son by the nun, it's not this kid. Ooh, this is great. A painting of the Virgin Mary. Huh. What does the labyrinth symbolize? Wait, I want to see that again. That ruled. Yeah, it's a cool painting. Nothing else? Alright. This picture gives you chills? I mean, it's pretty wonderful. I love the sort of abstract coloring on her face, but then the like hyper real detail on like this collar work. And like the crown, like the embellishments have super, super fine detail on them, but like the rest of her is kind of gently composed in a little abstract manner. She looks sleepy. Yeah, she do look sleepy. That's why she's curled up with her labyrinth. Take a little nap. Oh, oops. Hit a button I didn't mean to. All right. Let's go to the church. Let's go to the church. Let's go to the church. How do I get to the church? I think it's through the meadow. Another Hobbs history fact TM. The idea of the rat house was an interesting one and fairly unique to German-speaking areas at this early date. Whereas in Italy, the local meeting house would be guild halls and restricted to guild members, the German rat house was meant to belong to the town in common, and all were welcome. Interesting. I would like to go to the Gärtners and to see Otto speak. But I just, real quick, I just want to peek-a-roo. We're doing our first investigation into that right now, Corvus Punk. Just gonna stick our little nose into the church. In Wisconsin, in Madison, Wisconsin, where I did my grad school studies. Oh, it's locked up, huh? Locked up, huh? Only my nose, Lance. For now. They had the I think it might have been called the Rat Cellar. But was it called the Rat Cellar or was it called the Rat House? They had an old like German style pub like in the basement of the Union Hall. That was absolutely delightful. It was set out on the lake and you could go and hang out and drink there, and it was pretty delightful. Are those flowers? We should have more third spaces. It feels like it's more appropriate now than ever. The Rat Cellar, okay. Let's see. Madison has a lot going for it. Funnily enough, the cellars of rat houses were often drinking places, and that's where the German equivalent of the pub developed. The Rathskeller. Yeah, Rathskeller, that's what it's called. Owing to the Midwest having such a prominent German settlement history, if I had to assume. Oh, hell yeah. So many people. Everyone listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we start saying it openly. Hell yeah, Otto. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restrictions on how we can pay rent. Limits on where we can move, who we can wed. And now the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. What about the town council, the rat house? See, it's gonna give us context on this. Community hall where people meet, typically to counsel the governor's day-to-day affairs. The authority of the Lord. Surely that is a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. Fuck no, I don't. You know that. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit a favored few against the many. This is not charity. No, only greed and desperation drive Father Gärtner. You'd think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. Damn. Damn. And when we protested, what did Father Gärtner do? He locked the shrine of St. Moritz. He won't allow the people of this town, the farmer of this land, to pray before the relic. Damn. Now when we need him most, something I didn't see before I clicked through. Father Gärtner's actions aren't just. They aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Yeah, too right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. That's so, yeah. Stop. This is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. Hannah's right. Shut up, Miller. You suck. Hannah's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for his trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like the Swabian peasants. We always grind you up instead, Leinhardt. We could always grind you up instead. Yeah, fuck off. You suck. You're Miller. I don't know. You just don't have your suck. Yeah, Linhardt always sucks. He sucked from the very beginning. Dribble Comics, thank you for re-upping your subscription. A good call to bounce to avoid spoilers. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is all right? I don't know, kid. Shut up. I don't know, Casper, but we can find out or whatever. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues to treat us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? Yeah, here. Yeah, we totally don't. Yeah, it's totally. Yeah. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. Oh, Martin got his shit together. That's nice. But if the words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. Quoi? I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. What? No, Otto. Otto, what the fuck? Good day, Andreas. Clara, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you again. Are you mad at me because I didn't write you back too? I'm surprised to see you here after your long absence from Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. What? Hello, Ava. After all these years, and you're looking as lovely as ever. Andreas, please, that's enough. I'm married now. Of course, Ava. Whatever you require, babe. Yeah, there's a little nugget. A little baby nugget. Huh, you haven't changed a day, have you? You've found the Gärtners. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear they get better each time. I hope the Duke doesn't catch word of this, Otto. The town could suffer for it. No. Are you looking for trouble, Otto? I can think of one kind. This was part of the Peasants' War of 1524 to 1525. Short war. Fortunately, it didn't work out for most of the peasantry, and even Luther sided with the nobility. What? That's disappointing. Of course not, but I understand what might happen if the abbot doesn't listen to reason. Even so, the people here can't go on like this. Something has to change. Say nothing. Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? I get bonuses for understanding why many people hate the abbot, for disobeying the abbot to get Otto's help, I get bonuses because I had Otto help me dig up a grave on that churchyard. That's very funny. And I stood my ground when Matthew approached the grave. It is Andreas, I swear. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can, all right? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. Sound good to you, Casper? Yes, Master Andreas, I'm starving. Our table is a little sparse lately, but we'll be sure to feed you well. Thank you. We'll see you there. Uh-oh. They're gonna put out a spread for me, and I'm not gonna show up. I wonder if this is related to that Roman ghost. I hope so. I would love some closure on what was up with that ghost. Oh, it looks like I can only have dinner with the Gärtners? Alright, that's fine. Andreas, my love. Andreas, you're back in Tassing. Just for a few days, I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Oh yes, Brother Piero. What a talent with color. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes on my break up at the abbey. So I'm surprised Prior Ferric didn't give you an earful. Well, he did before the, unpleasantness. Oh, Hobbs, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Gold, you're right. Good call. I'm sure you know it shook up things at the abbey for a while. I'd imagine. Awful business that was. Anyway, Matthew's prior now. Still strict, but a bit quieter about it. He has a reserved Swiss temperament. I'd take that over Ferric's outbursts. You'll get no disagreement from me. Still, even if the prior is easy to get along with, the abbot's gone from bad to worse. Uh-oh. Oh? Are you in with the peasants, Andreas? Well, of course. Gärtner has been running them into the ground. On top of that, we can't even use the forest anymore. Any of us used to be able to go fishing in there. Not anymore. Wow, they can't even fish anymore? How far are you going to take this? I hope all the way. Well, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not leading the thing. But I trust in Otto, and the peasants do too. He's a good man. The whole town knows it. Even Learnhardt, though he won't admit it. Say, Andreas, how's the married life been treating you? After you left here and returned to Nuremberg, I take it you were married. Yeah, I was. Sabine, she was waiting for me. I hope the married life has treated you well. I still have not found anyone. Oh no, Andreas. Andreas, I fear it's never gonna happen. No, I'll marry you, Andreas. Don't even bother, wow. Really? Not a single person has caught your eye? Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a real pretty girl at the market selling painted pots. I think about her sometimes. Maybe more than is Christian. Andreas. Hold on, you need to go back to Innsbruck and find that pretty girl. What? Really? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, do it. Is there an Act 3 to this game? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna pretend like there isn't and then just say and do whatever I want. Life is too short to spend dreaming about the loves you could have had. Trust me. You seem to feel strongly about this, Andreas. Go fuck. Indris, go fuck. Fuck the beautiful pottery girl. But it sounds foolish. Juvenile, you might say. Maybe, but it feels right. Well, if I ever have the chance to get back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. There's something to look forward to after all. Aw, I thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. A pleasure. Until later, Andreas. Until then. Yeah, I don't know. Go fuck. I don't know. Just get out there. I don't think the church is going to be open to me yet. But let me walk around and see if there's anything else to do. Hey, y'all. I actually just talked to you. Yeah, exactly, Nicholas. Little spoon. If the consequences of my actions are funny, then that's good enough for me. Bless you, Andreas. Yeah, you too, my dude. Hey, Cat. Andreas Mahler. Hello, Cat. Well, would you look at that? You are back in Tassing. And look at you. You've done well for yourself. You've got a beard. And who's this? Cat, meet Casper, my apprentice. Hello. He's got the posture of an artist, that's for sure. That's not true. He's not shrimping enough. Good strong face, though. I do? What brings you to Tassing, Andreas? Just passing through on my way back to Nuremberg. I saw Martin earlier. I must say, I was surprised to see him. That's right. He disappeared when you were last in town. Franz passed away a few winters ago. Then Wolf. Oh, no. No! Oh, my God. Mechtel, I need that. My back hurts. I should put a pillow. I should get a pillow. Here, I'll be real tall and then cut off my head. There we go. Brigitte and I nearly lost the farm and our mines, but Martin returned shortly after, and he's proved to be a changed man. A good man. What? He saved us from destitution. I've been wondering where Wolf was. I'm so sorry, Cat. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. There's nothing to say, is there? He was a good boy. A sweet, good little boy. The stars dimmed when he passed. But that was years ago now. I try not to dwell on it, to be strong for Brigitte, and to find solace in the knowledge he is with God now. Times may be hard and taxing right now, but God truly does answer our prayers. I'm glad you and your family are well, Cat, despite everything. Thank you, Andreas. It truly is good to see you again, even in the midst of such terrible times. Until later, Cat. Until then. What happened to Martin? Hey, dude, what happened to you? Good to see you again after all these years. And you as well. What have you been up to? You look like you've done well for yourself. Art. I lived and worked in Aragon for a few years. Ha! And people here think I'm well-traveled because I've been to Ulm. Though I suppose I've had a lot of adventures for a country boy. What happened to you, my dude? Oh, right. You know, I stole some of the Baron's things. I didn't make it far with them. I tried to sell them in Walgau and got robbed. Serves me right, I guess. Luckily, they didn't find the coins I was carrying. That money carried me around Bavaria for another month and a half. Wow, my dude. Then I started sealing. I grew bigger and more confident over time and became a highwayman. Wow. You were a bandit? Hard to believe, I know, but yeah. Anyway, it didn't last long. I eventually got scared out of it. I had a partner for the last year of my adventures. We tried to rob some Italians. We thought they were merchants traveling under the banner of St. George, a 2nd century Praetorian guard and patron saint of England. He's most well known for his legendary victories against a dragon. They were not. They were soldiers guarding the property of an Italian bank. My partner didn't survive the encounter. I was wounded and alone in the wilderness. I thought of my father, my mother, Brigitte, and I realized I couldn't remember Wolf's face anymore. I had to come back and take up the responsibilities I'd left behind. Oh. No, it's good. It's good that you did that for everyone's sake. You may be right. Mom and Brigitte couldn't run the farm after Dad died. Maybe it's best that he wasn't here when I got back. It's all in the past now. Just need to move forward. That was quite a speech you gave back in the Commons. He needs support. The townsfolk aren't as committed to opposing the abbot. They have less to gain and more to lose if the abbot chooses to get the Duke involved. Anyway, I have to get back to work. Good talking to you, my dude. Did you miss anything good in the first hour? Well, yeah, we pet Schlau the cat. That's the most important thing. Otto has been trying to unionize the peasants, so that's pretty good. Yeah, Nightrook Raven, I really like that too. I think they're doing the game does such a good job of presenting a really complex look at like what these people's lives must have been, and their struggles, and finding interesting through lines to modern times. Thinking about like, I mean, a lot of the struggles are still the same struggles, right? Right? Like, yeah. I mean, it's just like, I tried, Mechtel. I tried. They won't let me in the church. Probably because I fucked a nun. I hope so, Emmy. Oh, do I hope so. Well, I mean, that's the things, you know. The struggles don't change, only the implementations. And things will always get better as long as we're willing to fight for that. Hello, Brigitte. How are you? As well as anyone can be in Tassing right now. Well, it looks like things are going well for you. Martin has returned after all. Yes, the winter without him was excruciating. I lost little Wolf, and Kat was worried she'd lose the farm after Franz died. But then Martin returned, and he's provided well for us ever since. Despite the tightening restrictions, we've gotten by. I'm thankful. That's wonderful to hear. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Andreas. It's been good to see you again, but I should get going. Until later. Somebody tell me what happened to the widow. I mean, I have a guess. She got kicked out. Hello, Andreas. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Andreas. Heard you were back. Oh, it's little Hans. Hello, Hans. Meet Casper, my apprentice. Hello. Hello. Are you from Nuremberg like Andreas? I'm from Salzburg. Is that very far from here? Not too far, I think. A few days to the east on horseback. I've never been outside of Tassing. Or ridden a horse. Wow. Tassing's a tricky one. Genuinely don't know. Tassing doesn't, I mean, it's not bad, it's just like, this is a real dichotomous choice. Yeah, it's a great place to live or something. I guess. Some of the men in town say it would be better if the Abbey weren't around. I'm trying to be a better person. It's the future. They might be right about that. What do you think? I don't know. Could be nice to have a change. Oh, be careful what you wish for. Change does not come peacefully in the Empire. I guess we'll see. Until then, Hans. Johann! Andreas Mahler. Didn't expect to ever see you back in Tassing. You look like you've done well for yourself. Haha, thanks. And how have you been? Things went well for a while after you left. Widow Kempmeyer, oh no, lost her land and the abbot let us work it. Well, that's not, I mean, that's great for you, I guess. It's not great for that poor widow. My brother's heart gave out not long after, but then Martin came back to help work the land. Even so, it's been hard to keep up with the abbot's demands, the taxes, and everything else. It sounds like a lot of people are upset with the abbot these days. They have good reason to be. I know you didn't get on well with the man either. Father Matthias never let things get this bad. Anyway, good to see you, Andreas, even if you are just passing through. Until later. Wait, I don't want to go here yet. You're trying to be a better person when Andreas has been demonstrably a worse one? Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he just seems, I mean, he's just burnt out, you know? He's burnt out on his art. And he's rich, but he's sad now. Could I fund this revolution? Wait, sorry, hold on. I think I saw a dog in a hood, and I would like to see it more. Yes. Really good. Really good dog or wolf or fox maybe wearing a little poncho. Oh. Hello? Are you all dead in here? Look at little Anna! She's wearing my hat! She's wearing my hat and it's all patched up! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! I would die for Anna. Hello, Master Andreas. Bless you, Andreas. I'm thankful you returned to Tassing after so long. We prayed so fondly for you after you left. Well, thank you, Gret. I've kept Tassing in my prayers as well, if not in my letters. Though it doesn't seem to have done much good. Oh, that's right. You were at Otto's speech earlier. Oh no, she looks so sad. Yes, Tassing's peasants are struggling, and now even we townsfolk are pinched by the abbot's new restrictions. I worry about my husband. He's getting too involved with the whole business. What Gärtners is doing in Tassing is wrong, and Otto is standing up to him. That's what Ulrich says too. I love my husband, but sometimes I worry that he focuses too intensely on the details. He does not see that he may be prudent, he may be both prudent and Christian. I pray that I'm not acting selfishly, but the abbot's taxes have affected us too. What about Anna's future? Ulrich has been offering credit to Peter for years, which I accepted, but now we can only bake so much bread a week before we go hungry ourselves. Can you talk to him, Andreas? Of course, Gret, but I can't promise I'll change his mind. Oh, bless you, Andreas, that's all I ask. I'll do anything for your family. You made jambalaya? Hell yeah. It is really good. It's really good and it's also very straightforward and doesn't involve shrimp or touching shrimp, which I really like in a jambalaya. I actually made a second pot of jambalaya after I made that first pot. Because I had so many leftover ingredients. I was like, well, let's just do it again, I guess. Hey. Andreas Mahler, how unexpected. I'm very busy at the moment. Another time? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not super hyped to talk to you, my dude, but good to see you. Hello, strangers. I'm just gonna let myself into your house. Hi, you got glasses. Salutations! You must be that wonderful artist, no? Master Andreas Mahler, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Balthasar Eisenkopf at your service. Please call me Baltus. Please, it's much more familiar. A pleasure, Baltus. Have you been in Tassing long? Oh, just a few seasons. My cart broke down, and I found the place so charming I decided to stay. Wow, I love this fucking eccentric. I enjoy the quiet, but I must say I do miss the company of other intellectuals. Usually that good Dr. Stultz and I whittle away the hours in the evenings, so naturally when I heard a well-known artist had returned, I was beside myself. I'm always pleased to meet a like-minded individual. What do you do? I'm an inventor of sorts. Really? What do you make? All sorts of things, young man. Mechanical clocks of all sizes, metal mice that skitter about, even a light without flame. That's Maurice from the Beauty and the Beast guy. Yes. Yeah. Truly impressive, Baltus. Thank you, Andreas. I knew a fellow artist such as yourself would appreciate my work. Ah, well, I'd best get back to it. You know how it is for us few called to a higher art. Yeah, it's good to see you, my dude. Did he invent electricity? My guess he invented like a gas flame. Actually, I wasn't paying enough attention to what he said, so I don't know. He said a light without... What was it? A light without a flame? Is that what he said? Lucky! Lucky, my dude! Remember when you lived? Because nobody accused you of anything at the Abbey? Andreas, not who I wanted to see. What? God has it out for me. Perhaps God is trying to send you a message of forgiveness. It's not good for your soul to hold a grudge. You still talk too much. Couldn't even hold back at the archdeacon, running your mouth. Well, that's fair. You were a valid suspect. It was nothing personal. It was fucking personal to me. Well, that's fair. Good thing the archdeacon knew how to weigh all the evidence. Turns out the prior's just as corrupt as regular folks. I'll swear in front of whoever the fuck I want to. He's my little puppet. I will swear in front of him if I want. I still can't believe it was Ferric. I'm not surprised. They didn't kill me, but you tainted my name. Folks whispered, what if they got the wrong person? Could have been the Mason after all. I mean, I'm really extra glad I didn't accuse the nun or the widow. Really, really glad I didn't. Past Jenna is always haunting me. With her terrible, terrible, terrible great choices. I'm sorry, Lucky. That was not my intent. Apologies don't bring work. Reputation does. At least most have the decency to only whisper, unlike that shit Mueller. So no, I don't like seeing you here, Master Mahler. I didn't come here to make friends, no. I can only apologize again. Truly, I've little else to give. Yeah, well, that won't make us all friendly. Keep your distance, all right? I'll get lost. Huh. Agnes! Oh, Andreas, how good it is to see you again. And who's this? Hello, Agnes. This is my assistant, Casper. Hello. What a hale-looking boy. And you, Andreas, you look very well. Why are you back in Tassing? I came to pay my respects to Brother Piero's grave. Oh, of course. I'm sure the brothers appreciate that. The last few years have been difficult for everyone. We've lost so many. Yes, I heard Bert and Marie had passed. Tragic. Yes, poor Klaus. I hope you've stopped in to talk to him. He sent you letters. Remain silent. Really, Andreas. Klaus considered you a close friend. Perhaps you ought to talk to him again. Anyway, I won't burden you with all of Tassing's troubles. It's been good to see you again. Until later. I'm glad Agnes and I are still chill. It's, you know, it's fair. It's fair that Lucky is angry at me. Else, when are you gonna leave your shithead husband and date me instead? I'm only a little married. Look at Paul! He grew up to be pretty cute. And Strom! It's Strom! Oh, good puppy. Good puppy, little Strom. Oh, any pet that we don't see, I assume is still alive. Just slightly outside, just like out in the woods. I just assume any of the animals that we don't see, we don't know that they're dead. Hello, Master Mahler. Hello, Paul. Meet Casper, my assistant. Hello. Do you work with Master Mahler? Have you done real art? I guess. I've been doing sketches of Tassing while we're here. All art created from the artist's heart is real art, Paul. You don't need fancy paints or canvases to be an artist. You think so? Sure. How's your art going? Shh. Well, Dad can hear. Oh, right. How's the art going? I've been practicing a lot more. Klaus even showed me a big book of prints. He said they used a technique called wood cutting. Have you ever done wood cutting, Master Mahler? No, I spend most of my time learning the finer techniques of oil painting. I wish Dad would change his mind about art. Yeah, right? Right? Oh no! That is not what I meant to say to him. I meant to say the other thing. Oh, now I feel bad. Where's the undo button? Where's the rewind button? Where's the braid rewind button? His dad's never gonna change his mind. Well, that's probably true, but eventually he won't live here anymore. I should get back to helping my dad. See you later, Master Mahler. See you, Casper. I mean, okay, to be fair, given the implication, I mean, it was heavily implied last time that Lenhart was physically abusive, so keeping your head down and getting out of here as soon as you can is not the worst idea. Wow, what a fancy gun. Could have paid for your son's art education with that gun, but whatever. Andreas, welcome back to Tassing. Hello, Lionheart. How's the mill? Sturdy as ever, just like me. You look well. Not stuck with the Gärtners this time, eh? No, I'm staying at the Golden Hand. Ah, good, good. That Hannah is a good woman. She runs the place well. I have to convince Hannah to get on board with the union. And far away from these tiresome old monks, too. Anyway, you should come by sometime. I'm sure he'll have a lot to discuss. Good day, Andreas. Good day. You can quit back to the main menu before the end of the dialogue and go back to the last audio save. Ah, so there is save scumming in this game. Good. Good. Immediately suspicious if Lionheart likes her. Damn. Damn, but also... I want to see if there's somebody living in the smoke cellars. Because, yeah, he's still here. Smokey! You old gossip hound. Oh, hello, Master Mahler. You're looking well. Thank you, Smokey. How are you? I'm well enough, I guess. Václav went his way a few years ago, which I suppose was bound to happen. I miss the company sometimes, but now there's no one to keep me from my gossip. I love Smokey. No one to tell it to either. Tell it to me. I'm always partial to a few new tidbits of information. Do tell, Smoker. Half of the years in Tassing will be burning by the inn, Master Mahler. And nearly all of them in the abbey. Oh? I did see another Imperial Reichsbau. Private mail service run by the Thurn und Taxis family and approved by the Holy Roman Empire. How cool is it that our postal system is accessible to everyone? I love the postal system, and God bless that anybody gets to use it. That's pretty fucking cool, you know? Ride from the Abbey a few days ago. Brother Guy dropped the bag once. It looked heavy. The Abbey must be doing better than the Abbot is letting on. I've heard the Abbey was struggling with its funds. Curious, isn't it? The couriers arrive once or twice a month. Doesn't help that the Abbot has tightened restrictions so close to St. John's Eve, too. The townsfolk get up to all sorts of mischief then. So excited about the fest. I remember those days. I'd wager Johann and Kat will find some corner to play in again. It's practically tradition at this point. Veronica and Brigitte might go out for a midnight dip by the waterfall, too. They've been swimming out there for years. Now everyone's getting clever, trying to stay out of the Abbot's eye. Rightly so, he's an ass. I didn't see the town commons during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing just fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. I see. Ah, well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Mahler. Until later. Yeah. He makes charcoal. And I assume that charcoal is for use in the village fireplaces, but my guess is Hobbs or Nightrook, or somebody who is more educated in the chat, could tell us. I do know he is explicitly making charcoal. But to what end that charcoal, I do not know. I guess there's nobody out here because this area is banned. Yeah, socially disfavored work is a good way of putting it. Alright, I'm in the mill, Abbey. I think I've talked to everybody. Is he gonna die of, like, black lung being by the smoke all day? I don't know. He'll probably be fine. Maybe. He collects scrap wood and burns it in the charcoal, which can be used in hearths. It would be especially valuable to the smith and the baker and the abbey who need hotter fires, yeah. So he's turning wood into charcoal to help support wood burning stoves, fire. Polywog, thank you. Yeah, Smokey cuts woods and burns it to really specific conditions to turn it into charcoal. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, you know, if you're barbecuing, you get a bag of charcoal. And he's just like the old-timey version of such a thing. Charcoal makers were a thing for a long time, up until maybe the early 1900s. Whew! I recall reading about them even in a book from the 1920s or so. Dang. Dang. I guess like everything, it became industrialized. Hello again, Andreas. We're about to sit down to supper. Would you care to join? It would be my pleasure. Wouldn't be surprised if he also smoked meat, but I don't know that as a fact. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Just like the snow on the set of Wizard of Oz was really asbestos. Oh yeah, it's Big George, and it's Ill Pete. I can't believe Ill Pete has stuck around. It's truly a blessing to have everyone back together, if only briefly. Keep an eye on that boy of yours, Andreas. See that he minds how much he takes. Young boys eat too goddamn much. Peter, stop that. Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace? Fine. Bless us, O God, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. We pray again for our beloved Christine, gone now these many years. Please help me protect my family in these difficult times. Through our Christ our Lord. Amen. 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 I can confirm that he smokes meat. If you eat with him in Act 1, he serves jerky. Oh, that's right, he did. We did eat with him, and he did serve us jerky. Good memory. Good context. Meister Andreas, why were the only ones with bread? The Gärtners can't afford a lot of bread. They're being polite. Andreas, it's so good to have you at our table again. And with another guest. Is this young man your assistant? Casper, yes, he's my apprentice. Ah, that would explain why I saw him writing in that little journal. I remember you did the same thing when you lived here. Wow, this is... Wow, really sparse. Oh, no. Clara, you've got to fucking unionize. Did you still draw in your journal, Andreas? Not really. The work I do now is pretty rote. Huh. If you can call your paintings work. And we toil all day, and that despicable abbot is starving us all while he sips on his sacramental fucking wine. Lay off him, Dad. He only just got here. Oh, yeah, Drazia, it's really hitting home. How have the fates been treating you these last few years? Oh, no. No. The baby can't be sick. The Lord is testing us with another year of hardship, I'd say. That's one way to say it. Been miserable as shit all around. Maybe you should be resting, Grandpa. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it sitting up on my own way at my own goddamn table. The whole family's been ill, Andreas. Peter, his father, and Ursula with the ague, and me, well... Clara lost a child in childbed a year ago now. Oh, no. A tragedy. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Andreas. It was some time ago, but, well, such things linger. It was monstrous. Monstrous. Sure. Oh, don't think about it. Just keep the conversation going. Why would you? You're already thinking about it. Please leave me alone just for a while. All right, just for a while. Surely the child is with Lord now. The Lord doesn't seem to like something. That's why it's time for us to take matters into our own hands. We're eating, not at the table. He's right, do you think? Yes. Please, can we not talk about this now? No, let's talk about this now. George here was married while you were away, Andreas. Really? To whom? To me, Andreas. Why else do you think I'm here? Veronica, I thought you were just visiting. Ha! No, I'm here for good. It's been a couple springs, but I'm still not used to being married. Aw, Big George, you're such a sweetheart. Congratulations, George. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Andreas. It's been our one blessing in a dark season. With children soon to come, I hope. What? I don't get it. Oh no, Ursula. Do you? Oh, forget it, Ursula. What have you been up to, Andreas? Ooh, what should I say? My life seems so far from theirs now. Don't leave them waiting. I can't think of anything. Nothing but my miserable little problems. They'll think you're rude if you don't say something. Well, I've been so busy with Casper's apprenticeship, I never have time to myself. Better not have any children, then. Crossing my fingers, my dude. I do my best to be helpful. Ursula, maybe you should excuse yourself and rest. You're sick. But, Mom, I'm still hungry. No. Here, Ursula, you can have mine. It's not fair that nobody else gets any bread beside Master Andreas and me. Stop. Oh. Ursula, give it back to him. I'm not going to have people in this town saying we can't feed our goddamn guests. Besides, we all have work to get back to, don't we? Good. No! I'm gonna do everything I can to save Ursula. I'll kill the abbot myself. I'll do what it takes. Time to get back at it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. I was just thinking we ought to go anyway. Ugh. Nothing to do but sleep. Everything in Act 2 has been so much already. Every part of this game has already been so much. Well, it's especially hard because we talked to the bakers and they were like, we're getting worked too much. So what am I gonna do? like, pay them for bread, yeah, but like they're overworked too. So like, how the fuck do I get to the golden hand? Maybe back this way? Through the meadow, yeah. How do I get to the meadow? To the meadow, this way, okay. Amelie! Saul, the first monarch of Israel, according to the Old Testament. Great music. Saul was divinely rejected from kingship after disobeying the prophet Samuel's instruction. Hey, Amelie. Master, did you hear that? It sounded like someone crying out. I think it's Sister Amelie. She's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. Let's listen at the window. Sister Amelie, are you all right? The Philistines. This is the hand of God. Compline. Sister, is something happening at Compline? It's Compline right now. No! Sister? Sister Amelie? You're the artist, Andreas. You remember me? Yes. You were here when the Baron was killed. You've changed. You've grown a beard. In more ways than one. The complexities and difficulties of the outside world are why I am glad to be in here. I can see and hear the world spinning around me, but I'm not a part of it. This cell gives me peace and isolation. I need to feel God's presence. And in the stillness of the storm of this world, a storm sometimes rouses in my soul. I wish Father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper and I to go get him? If he could, yes. His house is just around the corner. Casper, run and get Father Thomas. Get out of here. Yes, Master Andreas. Your son? My apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. He seems eager to please you. I feel his devotion is misplaced in me. He sees you as a father, and he wants to honor you as any Christian child should. But as Paul told the Ephesians, fathers must not provoke anger in their children through ill treatment. I have little advice for mothers and fathers that does not come from Scripture. Okay. My world is one of spirit, decoupled from the march of life and death. I see and hear your world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. Mercifully small? The cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world polluting my thoughts. Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be part of the world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. My follower thing is blocking it? Oh. Yeah, she do have a grave. She do have a grave. It do look like she do have a grave. But maybe that's just her bed? Is that where she's sleeping? When my will is his will, he graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. No, that's a grave? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. 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 Huh. This is a wild thing that I'm definitely going to say, huh? To join your will, to be intimate with Jesus, as though he were your wedded husband. Oh no, her face! Oh no, her face! That is a bold thing to say, Master Mahler. Yeah. Where did you hear that? I read it in a book written by an English mystic. I had someone make a translation for me. Wow, I am rich. I'm glad you have an interest in spiritual matters, but there are not words to speak lightly, nor ideas to speak lightly of. The revelations we experience can be terrifying to us and to those who witness us experiencing them. They are not dreams, but waking visions for the greatest divine forces. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I am not offended. But it is difficult for us to communicate these experiences through the written word. Sister, what the fuck is the deal with the grave? My grave. Okay. I mean, I was Hobbs, I was 100% thinking of the ecstasy of St. Therese. The fucking best saint story. I mean, really high up there. Top 10 saint stories. That seems macabre. I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites before I was enclosed here. I dig a little more in it each day. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. So she was entombed alive. Father Thomas read her funereal rites, and now she's digging out a grave. This nun is a goth. This is why she's your favorite nun. I get it. Once somebody finds their calling, they must answer it fully. Of course. How could we not do otherwise? We all find ways to stray by inches or feet. We all have our own course to find through life, but we will end in the same place. I just had to face this reality earlier than most. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? Both, I think. Ooh, I've lost my love. My love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It was all too much for me. Don't lose hope, Andreas. The human heart is no small thing. It can hold so much. I really like the animation on Thomas's run. He leans back so far. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. She asked for you. Are you all right, Sister Amelie? Yes, Father. I may have had another vision. I remember little of it. Master Mahler and his apprentice heard nothing specific. That is unfortunate, but I'm glad you're all right. Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? We appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. Yeah! God bless you both. And Anchoress. Yeah, I think the Ginny Bean, I think they used that word earlier in this game. Master Andreas, I'm confused. What did it all mean? I'm not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Amelie have a vision, it was just before the Baron was murdered. What? You don't think... Could Sister Amelie be receiving warnings? How to answer this one? Perhaps... I don't know. No. Well... Perhaps there is a medical explanation for her condition. Well, I don't want to say that. Well, I kind of do want to say that, though. I don't know. It's possible. Is someone going to be murdered? How do we stop it? You know, it's not really our problem. If God says it's gonna happen. We just have to keep our eyes open and our wits about us. Young Watson. Come, Casper, let us retire for the evening. That would be a real twist, AGT Midnight. That would be a real fucking twist. I mean... solving murder... I feel like stopping a murder is better than solving a murder. Right? Hannah, are you here? I want to talk to you about unions. Okay, well, in the morning. Sleepwalks and sleep stabs! Oh no. Alright. It's late. I should get some rest. Phew. They're little matching little caps. Do you have matching? Oh, I was hoping Andreas had matching stockings and cap. That would have been delightful. Meet Illuminata at the library. Fucking right I will. Uh-oh. What is this? Did you drop this, Casper? No, I don't think so, Master. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. This script looks beautiful, Master Andreas. Did you write that? You've been warned. Fuck. 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 Fuck! Warned? What does that mean? Warned about what? It has to do with the murders that happened the last time I was here. How? I thought they caught the murderer. Yeah. No. Let's just go to the library, Casper. All right, Master. I mean, a lot of people did tell me not to come back. Yeah. I have to give that to them. So it was the abbot, right? Like, right? Is the abbot? Macdell, oh no, we're the Roman ghost! That's Casper's voice. I don't know what to tell you. Hannah, do you have a moment to talk about collective action? Hey there, kid. And we play as Casper after we die. Yeah, this game is actually 80 hours long, and we just play subsequent generations of this guy's apprentices. Samuel, tell me what your fucking deal is. Game, you have to tell me what Samuel's fucking deal is. Yeah, and every generations, it's just them about trying to get people to finally unionize. Hey, Schlau. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, good kitty. Good kitty. Casper looks like the kind of kid that's never gonna grow a beard. Else. Hello, Else. My utmost pleasure to see you again. When are you gonna dump your shitty husband and get with a hero? I'm sorry, do I... Oh, Andreas Mahler. I didn't recognize you with that middle-aged beard. Forgive me, I didn't recognize you in such a dress. Is that a compliment, Else? No! I mean, please, Master Mahler, don't say such things. I'm gonna fucking seduce this lady. She's gonna marry me. I'm gonna take Paul under my wing. Casper, you're out. I've got a new apprentice. It's my adopted son, Paul. Linhart's still giving you a hard time? I do not wish to speak of this. Who is this young man? Casper, my apprentice. Hello, mistress. Oh, you must meet my darling Paul. He would love to meet someone his age pursuing art. Just not here where Linhart can see. Yes, Casper and Paul have been introduced. I'm certain they would get along well. That's very good to hear. Paul does not have many friends with similar interests. They are not easy to come by. He does not have many friends in general. Only if you were also to attend. Oh. Well, then we will figure something out. I wouldn't mind, I guess. That would be delightful, Master Mahler. Casper? Thank you both. You're most welcome, Else. I must now return to my work, Master Mahler. Until later. Until then. Else, I'll take you away from all this. I'll set you up in a home of your own. Andreas, Linhart. Hello, Master Mahler. How would you like a play date with my young lord? Yeah, I mean, this poor lady. Her husband is a dick. And yeah, everybody does hate them because of it. Ah, bless you, Thomas. Hims and haws, exactly. Hey, Glass. Oh, little kitten sound is so cute. Oh, just one big empty bed. I miss Marie. She was great. Ha! I mean, if that's not how the Teen Titans started, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Agnes. I don't know if there's anybody in town who's gonna say anything new to me. Maybe Stoltz. Hello, Andreas. Yeah, I didn't know you. Nice to see you again. Ha! With syrup, they nailed it. Hey, Balthazar. Alright, nobody has... no, I don't think my map pretty much just tells me stuff like who I can eat with and stuff. I have the objective, that's the library. Let's head that way. Nothing much has changed since last night, so I can't imagine that there's much to talk to me about, I guess. Stoltz has a million chairs, but can only put them on the wall. It's pretty funny. Alright. I really like the, 3-frame animation of the peasants. in the background doing work. That's cool. Otto said to talk to him sometime. Where is Otto? Oh, that's right. I have to meet Oats. I tried talking to Hannah. She wasn't into it. Where would Otto be? The Zimmerman house? The Zimmerman house was... Here we go. Alright. Sep! Hello, Sep. I don't know you. Andreas! So, Otto, sign from God? Oh, right. I found something just a few days ago. This will sound crazy, but I found St. Moritz's head! What? His head? Are you sure? Shh! Yes, I'm sure. Alright, I can't say anything more until St. John's Day. Then everyone will know. Okay, I won't say anything. You better not. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting in you to be a good man about this. If you whisper anything about this to anyone, I'll do more than kick your ass. Naturally. Until later, Andreas. Hey, Ava. Hello, Andreas. Hello, little baby. Hello, little baby nugget. Yeah, I know. He's really setting me up. Really setting me up. Hey, here's the secret. Don't tell anyone. Oh. Oh, hey, Till. Hello, Anton. Was Anton one of the little kids I met? I don't really remember him. Hello, Fabian. Hello, Carl. Andreas. Alright. It's probably everybody. Hey, George! Hello, Andreas. Hello again, George. Sorry about dinner the other night. Dad got a little heated. He's just trying to keep his dignity. I understand. Thanks, Andreas. Dad's always been able to provide for us, but now... Well, things are different now. But that's why Otto's making his speeches and Klaus is printing the 12 articles. Change is coming to Tassing, Andreas. May the winds of fortune blow your way, George. Thanks. I'll see you later, Andreas. Until then. Conway Bear Killer, thank you for the Prime subscribe. Hey, Ursula. Hi. Oh, baby. Hey, Ursula, do you remember me? No, should I? No, you were very young when I was last in Tassing. I boarded in your parents' house. Oh, the artist, Andreas, right? Mom and Dad sometimes talk about you. They said you went away for more training. What was that like? Well, I was in Aragon. I learned a new technique to make colors that... No, not about the art, Andreas, about your travels. All right, all right. I've never met so many different people than I have in Aragon. Ooh, in the forest of Aragon, I saw a giant. What? They call him Basayaru. Basayaru. He's 9 feet tall. His beard is as long as Big George's whole body. 1 foot is like yours or mine, but the size of a whole pig. The other is a tree trunk. He whistles to the shepherds when storms are coming so they can get their flocks to safety. How did you see him? I was in the forest and he spied on me because he was eating bread, but which everyone knows Basayaru's favorite food. Yeah, I'm nervous that she's going to remember this. What implication is that going to be? I wish I could see a giant someday. Andreas, can I ask you something? Of course. Do you know the stories about Perchta and the Wild Hunt? In German folklore, the Wild Hunt is a supernatural cavalcade in spirits and fiends which may cause destruction or portend war and other catastrophes if not adequately appeased. The Wild Hunt is often led by a legendary figure such as Perchta or the Devil. a pagan goddess of the Alps associated with animals and spinning wool. I've only ever heard of the wild hunt in regards to like the Fae. Like the Fae wild hunt is a thing I've heard in stories before. The Basiaru, Banyaru, or Bosniero, Lord of the Woods, is a hairy and generally peaceful giant originating from Aragonese mythology. Wow, cool. Thought to aid shepherds in the area. That rules. Ursula's gonna be the new town witch. Oh. She'll never learn to trust anyone when she grows up. Listen, as long as she grows up, that's fine by me. I took the medicine background, and if I can't use that medicine background to... I mean, she's probably just got malnutrition, though, right? Of course. I lived in Switzerland for a while. They believe in Petsta, too. They call her Dame Huld where I stayed in Basel. Why? Are they bad? There was a podcast I was listening to that basically implied that the wild hunt equals alien abduction. Okay. Yeah, why not? Double it. Double the mysticism. Bad how? Well, my grandpa tells me things about Petsta and spirits and charms. And the old woman, Otelia, she talks, current tense, the old woman, Otelia, she talks about them too, and says all the words I don't understand. She told me they're a part of the old ways or something. So, why do you think they're bad? Well, my dad says that I shouldn't listen to any of it. He says that it's nonsense, and that Father Thomas would be mad. He said he only ever tolerates it with old people because they're too stuck in their ways. I don't want to get in trouble, but Grandpa says if I don't learn the old ways, they'll just be forgotten. So, are they bad? No, they're not bad. You should learn what you can while you can. Really? Yes! Embrace the old ways! Yes! Yes, it's important for you to carry on the stories and knowledge of your ancestors. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Occultist background. I invoked God during the Gärtners meal, which lost me points. But I told her the badass story, so she's into it. Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, Andreas. Until later. Oh boy, ill Peter looks worse than ever. Are you ready, boy? Have a mask made? Huh? For St. John's Eve, you need a mask to help the wild hunt scare off evil spirits. Master Andreas, what is he talking about? You don't know of Petsta? What do they even teach you these days? The wild hunt is a pagan myth, Casper. Myth? Myth? Pah! Well, I don't expect you to believe. You're from big cities. No knowledge of the old ways. The wild hunt punishes who don't respect the old ways, like that bastard abbot. Well, Gold Stars, he's going through puberty, so that's not on me. May Perchta addle his mind and give him brain rot for stopping the old traditions. Why not just pray to the saints? Pah, the saints. What good will the saints do? The abbot has already kept us from appealing to St. Moritz. Who else can call upon but Perchta when the church keeps us from God? You want to learn more, boy? Come find me at the bonfire when the time is near. Hell yeah. If you wish. Until later, ill Peter. Puh. Can I go up and see my old room? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, it's been raining. It's been raining pretty intensely. So the fact that it's only gone wild just now is not a huge surprise. Hello, laddies. Well, it sucks even worse because there is a Peter that just gets to be called Peter and not ill Peter. I'm also glad we talked to Ursula. I hope that unlocks something cool. I heard somebody who probably knows pronounce it Pekta. Pekta. Hello, Andreas. Good to see you back in town. Hello, Veronica. How have you been? Oh, you know, pulled every which way. Mom's been a cow about when I'll give her grandchildren. As if I'm not doing enough work already. You shouldn't rush something as important as children. That's what I keep telling her. Maybe you should talk to her, Andreas. If it comes from somebody as successful as you, maybe she'll pay attention. Anyway, I should get back to work. We're preparing for the festival. I'll leave it to you then. Until later, Veronica. Now to use my expertise as a man who has no children, probably, to convince her not to be too mean about it. I actually don't know where she's at, though. Wow, more pogger ducks. There's pogger ducks left and right. These are much bigger pogger ducks, too. They're probably better res. Still nothing over? Yeah. I mean, Ursula said Ottilia in the present tense, which makes me think she's still alive, but I don't know. Could always get a better pogger duck to improve the... I'm getting to the church. I'm coming. We'll get there. Yeah, full context on the pogger duck that you see. That's like I repainted it basically. Like that the original pogger duck was so small and so low res that I ended up just like tracing over it basically, which is why that is large enough to parse. Good luck, Mechtel. I hope you don't lose power for a week. On this play, she's alive. This play, that's so ominous, the way you said that. She's alive, but has been kicked out of her house. All right, let's go to the church. It was important to me that Pogger Duck be good. It was important to me that Pogger Duck be a good representation of pogging. I don't know, Mechtel. Good luck. Good luck, Mechtel. I don't know. I could have gotten her killed. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I forgot that I could have accused her. Nicholas, I also hope that. I also hope that. I'm going! Should visit the church next... I'm going! Oh, as in the Church of Father Thomas? Okay, okay. I'm glad I didn't even a little bit accuse the widow or the nun. I forgot to put no backseat tagging on the stream. No, this is the kind of backseating that I like, which is that you're helping me not miss things. That is stuff I like. I don't want to miss stuff. Odelia! Andreas. That's it? That's all you have to say to me after 7 years? Otelia. Wow. Icy. Ice cold. Yeah, Night Rook Raven, that's exactly it. I mean, part of the, here's the, like, one of the nice things about streaming is that, like, there are people there who have context, to help me not miss stuff that I might otherwise miss. That's what I really like about it. Backseating is like, if I'm doing things that are not the way that you would do it in gaming, I don't like when people are like, why are you doing that? You're doing this game wrong. It's like, well, I'm playing. I'm playing the way I want to play. You got a conversation with her? Well, yeah. I'll give it a little bit of time. Oh, I can go to the Abbott house, huh? Can I just sneak by here without talking to this dude? No, I should talk. Puppy. Mira Bliss. See, all the Amlers are still alive. How about if we know you would not want a certain outcome that you don't know about yet? That's a trickier one. I think just let it happen. That's my stance. If I want to play again or learn more, like I can always replay games. If you had taken the law background, she could have stayed in her home. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. I would have liked that. Nah, Nectal, these are the same animals. I know, I pet all those animals the first time. I remember every single one of them. Do you think they've cleaned up that blood stain? Wow, they did. Rude. Rude. A man died there. They should respect that. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to finesse how much information to share. And I appreciate everybody in the chat being willing to figure that out, feel that out together as a group. Florian! Hey, remember how I never got you in trouble, my man? How wonderful to see you. Have you been well? Well enough, yes. Good. You look healthy. What brings you back here? I wanted to pay respects to Brother Piero. Ah, of course. I'm sorry, Andreas. I know it's a small consolation, but he lived a long life with little pain. He died quite suddenly during Louds. He was well loved by everyone here, even those who might pretend otherwise. Like that asshole brother guy. You've already done stuff from what I know that has consequences you might not like. I mean, that's living though, right? Sometimes you gotta let people make their bad choices. And just let them see how that plays out. And I mean, that's the other thing about playing games like this is like, part of the reason that they're so fun to stream is that other people have had different experiences. And so like, I like hearing after the fact what everybody did in their chat, or like, I love hearing what you guys like telling me what stuff happened in your games, because that's like nice context to know like, oh, so that thing actually did have importance and that sort of thing. Yeah, Airy Beam, yeah. You just leave the blood. It's where their blood is. You just leave the blood there. Not all blood, but when you die, if it's like your final blood splatter, you just gotta keep it there. Hey, Chad. I'm sure he appreciates the gesture. As for your visits, I cannot speak with the abbot's authority, but you are always welcome company. Thank you. How have you been keeping yourself busy these last few years? I've been reading every Italian medical text Klaus Drucker can get his hands on. Really? How many is that? Oh, I haven't counted, but many. This is not Elden Ring. Yeah, how am I supposed to know to avoid the murderer in that room if that bloodstain isn't there to tell me? Leo Nicino's text on the French disease, which might have been helpful to the Baron all those years ago. The Facilius Medicine, a new printing from Venice. Wonderful woodcuts. Oh, the Flower of Medicine from Salerno. Did you know they've translated it into Hebrew? Occitan. Imagine that. Imagine a peasant in the fields of Provence reading the medical wisdom of Salerno. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, we just saw something happen. Huh. Huh. Yeah, his text updated. Isn't that cool? He just got on board with printing. We saw it. I'm gonna fucking... Florian, get in this union. Florian, get in the union. It's truly remarkable. What a wonder these books are. Ha, I got carried away. Anyway, it's good to see you, Andreas. Until later. Until then. Florian, you're great. Great dude. Love Florian. Oh, that's right. Nightcoat Raven. Okay, somebody mentioned that, but we had the easy read text on, so we didn't get to see it happen. Let's go... see the courtyard. Anybody over here? The Flower of Medicine was one of the first books to transmit the Arabic knowledge of medicine, far more advanced at this time, to the Christian Europe in their vernacular languages. That's cool. It changes on easy read too? Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess we did see We did see the printer, his text did the flippy thing, but I don't think it ever changed after the fact. Rudiger! Andreas! Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in Barcelona recently. Barcelona is the same as it always was. No, that's... Nuremberg is the same as it always was. Ah, well, it's good to see you in any case. Did it happen to the Baron? I don't remember that. I guess I just missed it. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in Aragon? Wonderful. Several years ago, I heard a cantor in Zaragoza with a wonderful voice and interesting composition. Cantor, appointed official in monastery responsible for leading the chants and songs of the community. And Zaragoza, which I assume is Zaragoza. Isn't that still a city? An Aragonese city with a tumultuous past, Zaragoza has been held under both Christian and Muslim rule. Jewish prosecutions are prevalent under its current Christian rule. I believe his name is Juan Garcia de Basurto, though he has since moved on to another cathedral. Oh, if he is as talented as you say, I must imagine we will see his music sooner or later. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what's being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. Zaragoza still exists? Okay. Still exist or did exist? He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of church. He was my friend and teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it's good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. Notably, this is the gay monk that I did not blackmail. Longtone, thank you for the gift sub to Polywoggy. The Wide Sargasso Sea. God bless you. Yeah, you too, Matthew. Do you think the, secret entrance in the crypt is still there? Or do you think they've covered it up? Oh, I can't interact with it. Maybe because it's daytime. Well, Gremlin Lady, it's important to differentiate. It's important for me to differentiate them. Whew. It's a big city. Wolfslav! Bless you, Andreas. Welcome back to Kirsau. What brings you back to the Abbey? I'm returning to Nuremberg, but I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero on my way. Oh, of course. His grave is well kept, I assure you. At least the Abbey's done that much. Will you be staying in Tassing long enough for St. John's Eve festival? Hell yeah, I will. It may be simple compared to those in the cities, but everyone at Tassing looks forward to it. Really, Master Andreas, can we? No, I'm never one to miss a party. I'm not even going to read the other options. Yes, thank you, Master. I'm sure it is quite quaint compared to what you're used to, but it's one of Tassing's biggest events. Anyway, I better get back to work. Good to see you again. God bless you, brother. Hey, Lucas. We never really chatted. How have you been? Still working in the kitchen? I mean, he's literally here right now. Yes, I'm still assisting Brother Wolfslav. I've been making more complex dinner recently for Father Gernot. The rest of the brothers eat simpler fare, but Abbot has the privilege of foods from around the world. Why does the Abbot need such fancy foods? Well, he's the Abbot. Father Wolfslav says the Abbot always gets the best. Huh. I don't know, just saying. Seems like you should eat the same thing as everybody else. Just saying, a Zen Buddhist monk, even if he led the group, wouldn't eat better than the rest of his fellows. Just saying. Said Father Matthias was odd because he ate the same food as the rest of the brothers. No. Father Matthias clearly ruled. I don't mind it, though. I've been learning to cook a lot of new ways to cook recently. Oh, and what are you cooking now? Oh, Brother Wolfslav sent me to collect something for him, but I can't remember what it was. Something from the cellar, perhaps? Probably. There's so much in there, though. Maybe if I bring back a few onions, he'll be happy. We always need more onions. I'll leave you to it, then. Hobbs, I don't remember that. Mousefanger? Are you doing your work? Oh. Meow. Meow. Oh, feed cat. What about that mouse? Hi. You want a little bit of sausage? Wow, I'm giving him a whole sausage. Oh. Haha. Long tone, yes. The cat will remember this? I hope so. Can I ask what the... I'm gonna ask around to ask... Hey, does the kitty have a name? Hey, what's the cat's name? Alright. Wow, the cat's name is God Bless You. Still a sausage for... I should have... Yeah, I should just steal... I should just absolutely Robin Hood this abbey. Take all this food... Give it to all the sick, old, and young people. Ah, interesting. They don't have that thing that was here anymore. I mean, I just assumed it was Mousefanger because it was Fong and a mouse. Oh, Master Andreas. It's been so long. It's good to see you, Brother Volkbert. How are you? I'm well. I'm a monk now. Remember, that time I didn't make you, unearth a body? Those were good times, right? I still do the same work, but now I have the same robes as the other brothers, and you look great. Has the abbot been treating you well? Yes, he has. The work is hard, but I am happy. Well, that's good to hear. I'll leave you to your work, brother. God bless you, Master Andreas. Can I get into... Nope, still can't get into abattoir. It's not Mousefanger. She lives in the convent. You think? I'm sorry. You think the cats in this game just stay where they live, just hang out all the time at the same places? Mother Cecilia. There you go. The headstone is well made. Her family must have commissioned it. In this game, yes. All right. Too fair. Touche. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, that grave we dig up, it's nicely filled in now. Mousefanger is a nun! Rest in peace, my old friend. Let's see. I don't want to go into the scriptorium yet. Hey, Doc! You're still trucking, my dude? Hello. Who's this? It's Andreas, Brother Iadok. Andreas Mahler. Oh, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. No, you are still young. When you were last here, I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years on these bones. Like the waves of the wild sea on the cliffs of Porthkrang, time has worn me down. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? Successful of body and not in spirit. Oh, I'm sorry, Andreas. The dreams of youth often do not survive the march of years. But take heart that the Lord is always here for us in times of sorrows. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Do I? It may be so. I may have worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain of my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation, and so it contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It's good to hear your voice at Kirsau again. God bless you. God bless you, Brother Adok. Can I carry you to your bed so you can nap? Ugh. Alright, let's go. I want to go to the, Yeah, with syrup. The game has so many little details like that that are really incredible. Let's find the convent. Alright, that's to the front. How he got here from Cornwall. It's a good question. Oh, hey, dude. Sorry, guy. Another guy! What are you doing out here? Father Gärtner has asked me to inform the townsfolk that the shrine is closed. Closed? With everything going on? Whatever for? What, you can't close the shrine of St. Moritz. Father Abbot has ordered it, Andreas. I must follow his commands. The relic is safe inside the church, and we won't stop the pilgrims from visiting. But it is off limit to townsfolk. What? Why? The abbot has had enough of the peasants and townfolks rebelling against the abbey. I mean, Junestell, for real. This fucking brother guy. He is their rightful lord. The abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let this 12 articles drivel pass. The abbot refuses to leave the relic at risk of destruction. The hand of St. Moritz is the only thing keeping the abbey open. But Tassing... Ooh. So this is about money. The pilgrims bring donations, but the townsfolk don't. Don't be a fool, Mahler. Without the abbey, the shrine can't be kept in good condition, and it would be looted. The abbey is trying to protect the relic, nothing more. I somehow doubt that's the only thing on his mind. Will you question the abbot too, Andreas Mahler? Have you forgotten that you are a guest here in Tassing? Yeah, in Tassing, not at the abbot. I know you guys think you control the abbot, but you fucking don't. Ugh. This is ridiculous and cruel, brother guy, even for the abbot. I will do my duty as my vows and my lord command me, Andreas. God bless you. Yeah, God bless you too. I guess I can't go in. Hey! Hold on, I have to look at all these plants. Marguerite, my lovely, do you remember my smell? Hello, who's there? Hello, Sister Marguerite. It's Andreas Mahler, the artist. Oh, Master Mahler. Mother Illuminata said you'd returned. Is there someone else with you? Yes, my apprentice, Casper. Hello. God bless you, Casper. You smell even more of paint than your master. Sister Marguerite is blind. She relies on her other senses, Casper. Oh, thank you. You're funny. Anyway, I should go. Mother Illuminata doesn't like it when we're distracted from our duties. What? Of course. Until later, sister. God bless you, Master Mahler. And you too, Casper. Mousefanger! Hello, Mousefanger. Last night, I was visited by two creatures. One was a neighborhood cat. Sister Gertrude is white, is implanting some in the garden. One was it was very sweet, clearly used to people, cat that I think must belong to somebody nearby. Beautiful orange kitty. And the other one, rooting around in the recycling, not at all afraid of me when I knocked to startle it, is a fat possum. And that possum dug through all the recycling and then crawled under the house, which made me really nervous about where that possum lives. The possum had absolutely no fear of me, though. I'm just glad I locked the door. All right. He was a fat possum. He was real chonky. Yeah, truly the possum could not have cared less that I was there. It was just me going, hey, hey. Sadly, there was nothing in the recycling for him. Because we clean all of our recycling. Because if we don't, we get raccoons and possums everywhere. The scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gärtner closed the library. That's sad. Zadina! Hey! I'm back! How have you been? You look so good. You look like you've never had a child. Hello, Sister Xena? That's all you have to say. Hello. Oh, of course. God bless you, sister. Huh. Still an ass, I see. Still, I hear you're a master now. I'm impressed. You know, I've grown as well, in a variety of ways. Oh? I mean, I'm gonna do it. I've learned nothing. I've learned nothing and I refuse to learn. No. I mean, she hasn't said we had a child. She hasn't said, I don't think she hasn't, I think she would have opened. I think she would have opened with we had a child. Casper's fine. He's 14. He's not gonna look. Hey, Casper, here's a 20. Go get some candy and come back in like an hour. I actually forgot that Casper was there. Shall we finish what we began? Don't be ridiculous, Andreas. I'm not indulging you again. Was it that bad? No, it wasn't. Just let it pass, won't you? You won't have to endure the tongue-waggling Mother... You didn't have to endure the tongue-waggling Mother Illuminata gave me, but I wish I had. I think she's just trying to tell me that she's a lesbian now, and that she and Mother Illuminata... Did you get in much trouble? I had to do penance, obviously, and I had to help Sister Gertrude in the garden for a whole month. It wasn't horrible. I enjoyed working outside on the nice days. The garden is beautiful. I was young and lonely. You have no idea how boring a convent is for a young woman. Well, it can't be that bad. You don't listen to Mother Illuminata anyway. I don't listen to her because I never wanted this. I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated to the abbey. The amount was substantial enough for the abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take the habit. I loved my life before Kirsau. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. I had no idea. I'm sorry. I've accepted where I am now. I'll make the best of it as well I can. Still, it's a pity we never got to finish that kiss. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, I want to go for the kiss so bad. She said no, though. She said no. Yeah, she said to let it pass. She said she wasn't interested in going forward. So I'll wait. If she wants to lean in, I'll take it. I guess I'll have to leave you wanting. You don't have to. You don't have to. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas Mahler. Ugh. Until later, Sister Zadina. I'm devastated. Man. She said to let it pass, so I respect that. She said no sex, not no kissy. Illuminata! Hey, what's up, girl? God bless you, Andreas. It has been too long. I know Father Abbot made it clear you were not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. God bless you, Mother Superior. God bless you, young Casper. No greeting for your favorite librarian helper? It's good to see you, sister. You as well. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. What happened? After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. A small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. Guild of St. Luke regulated trade and sale of art in cities around Europe. Artists who sought to have apprentices in businesses often had to become members for this privilege. Father Gounod saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zazina had time to maintain the inventory. That's terrible. Kirsau was one of the last monastic scriptoria in Bavaria. Father Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. For now all that remains are books for sale to interested parties, a task that Father Gounod has entrusted to me. Whoa, what a face. What a stern face. And Sister Zadina, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you could have a book for little Magdalene, something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea, Casper. I want to buy all the books. Give me all the books. I will take all of your books. Parzival. Perhaps Klaus would not object to this romance, given its emphasis on Christian virtues. A 13th century retelling of the Arthurian hero of Percival. Love Percival, written by Wolfram von Eschenbach. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventure table. Magdalene is one of the little babies. She's one of the youths. Leboo-hoo, thank you for the resubscribe. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Claus's help. Who knows? Maybe will it inspire her imagination. I think these are Latin translations of some of Origen's homilies. Also, it looks like it's partially burned. Prolific 1st century aesthete and theologian, best known for his exegetical writings and homilies, influenced the development of the Trinity and the ransom theory of atonement. Okay. Probably not a great gift for a young... Wait. This is the same bookhand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. What? This is the same bookhand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. What? Ursula is the sickly one who had an interest in giants and witchery. Magdalene was younger, I think? Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing the notes. I need to ask Illuminata about this. What? Those sirens were in real life. A copy of Jacobus de Vorgijn's Golden Legend. Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints, and the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. With Syrup says, ransom theory of atonement. The theory teaches that the death of Christ was a random sacrifice, usually said to have been paid to Satan in satisfaction of the bondage and debt of the souls of humanity as a result of inherited sin. Whoa. I meant in your area or mine. It was in my area. Or it could have been in both. I don't know. Richard de Bury's Philobiblon. It's a text on the collection and preservation of books. 13th century English priest and later Bishop of Durham, Richard de Bury was one of the first private book collectors and is best known for the Philobiblon, which prescribed the care of his collection. That's cool. That's cool as hell. Maybe this is where Illuminata and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. Hell yeah. We're gonna give them all. I'm gonna give her all the books. She's a little baby. She gets all the books. Babies get books. In this stream, babies get books. Can we vote for which book you decide? If they offer me an opportunity to choose, yes, I'll put up a vote. Oh, I wanted to click that. Oh well. Who needs to know? History fact, Austin translation says, history fact about Origen. He was said to have castrated himself because of Jesus' words about people who make themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of God in Matthew. He writes positively about gender-expansive people in his own time. Damn! Okay, interesting. I mean, if that isn't the divide between Brian and me, I don't know what is. Babies Give Books. It's ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge than a variety of topics. This could inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. Nightrook Raven says, essentially this theory claimed that Adam and Eve sold humanity over to the devil at the time of the fall. Hence, it required that God pay the devil a ransom to free us from the devil's clutches. God, however, tricked the devil into accepting Christ's death as a ransom, for the devil did not realize that Christ could not be held in the bonds of death. Once the devil accepted Christ's death as a ransom, this theory concluded, justice was satisfied, and God was able to free us from Satan's grip. That is just so much like... That's so much like every folk story I've ever heard about Satan. It's fucking sending me. Is that not like the same template that fucking every story about like Jack and the devil? Is what you're saying not exactly the same as the devil went down to Georgia? All of the best devil folklore are about the devil being tricked into like imprisoning himself in a pocket or like chaining himself to a tree or some shit. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Yes, just one. No, I want all of them. Fuck. All right, hold on. I'm gonna make a poll. I am rich. Why am I rich in this game? If I can't babies get all the books they want. All right, so we've got Andibles, action romance. What was the Parzival? Well, I can't even remember what the part. Wait, was the Parzival the romance? Oh, and the Parzival was the Arthurian. Yeah. And then the Golden Legend was a romance, right? What was the Golden Legend then? Oh, the Golden Legend is Saints. Okay, yes. Now here's the question, should I allow additional votes? No. We'll do one vote each. Okay. The poll is live. Excited to see which book this baby gets. Does anyone want to sway my vote? Yeah. There's no reason you can't sell your vote in the chat. We're giving it to Magdalene. She's the printer's daughter. Babies do love animals, but she is the daughter of a printer, so a book that's about taking care of books does make sense. I'm more apathetic about the Saints and the Arthurian legends, so I don't know. Those are both fine. If she loves books, she can save the library. Not a bad point. Amdables. Sorry. Amdables won by like a lot. Amdables. All right. I'm on board with Amdables. I think I probably would have gone with the bookbinding one, but she young. She deserved Amdables. Renowned 13th century Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and Bishop of Regensburg. A prolific writer, he was known primarily for his work on Aristotle and his knowledge of the natural sciences. Boom. It contains a wealth of knowledge. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Klaus Drucker's daughter, Magdalene, will. The Latin may pose a challenge for her, but I'm sure with persistence she can overcome it. Is there anything else you need? I would like the 3 other books. Yes, Mother Illuminata, what do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalog. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from and who wrote it? If it's not in our catalog, I'm afraid I don't know whom you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know about it are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. Right? And I didn't bring... That seems like a rude joke to make in front of nuns. That's a shame, because whoever scribbled this book wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. The ones in the fine book hand? Brother Edok told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Huh? Someone who is manipulating people at Kirsau and Tassing, pulling at threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Kirsau and Tassing's secret. Well, I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. Phew. Alright, we've already gone way over time, somehow, again, in this game. So that is going to be where I end this stream. Let me see. I can't wait to give a baby this book. We're gonna give a baby this book. And hopefully they're gonna appreciate it. And let's go ahead and raid somebody. Let's raid Eduardo. Yeah, babies get books. Babies get all the books they want. Yeah, we're gonna raid Val. I'm gonna sidle up. He is doing some sort of Photoshop horror, but it doesn't look too creepy yet. So don't worry, if you're nervous about that, it still looks pretty mild, all things considered. Have a good rest of your day. Today's Thursday? Yeah, I'll see you Sunday. But as a heads up, I'm streaming Sunday, but I'm going to be at PAX East basically all next week. So there will be no streams until the Tuesday after. So I'll be here Sunday, but not Tuesday, Thursday, or that Sunday. So if you're at PAX East, come find me. I'll be at the Necrosoft booth demoing Demon School. If you see me, say hi. I'll say hi back. All right, we're raiding. Bye.